Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Python Tutorials. Here we'll explore tech, tutorials and so much more.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Prachi Arora, an engineering student doing my community service here by teaching Python on YouTube. So this is the lecture 5 of Python and 4 lectures have already been covered. In last lecture I told you about the conditional operators and conditional statements. I hope you understood it, and in today's lecture I will tell you about nested if and else loops and also about and, or and not operators. Okay, so it will be an interesting topic. So before we start with that, I gave you an homework in last lecture. I hope you have completed it. So I will tell you the answers to it first. So please check out if you have done it correctly. So here you go. I will just clean it. And then first we will be assigning the variable score equals to and the marks in integer, and then input, enter your exam score, right? And then our if else block will start, starting with if score greater than or equal to 90. Remember this much as greater than equal to, because here this is score of 90 or above. So we are taking score greater than equal to 90, and then we will be printing in grade A. Okay, and then elif statement, elif. Now here we have score of 80 to 89. We'll be taking score greater than equal to 80, and then print grade B. Same for the other statements. Elif score greater than equal to 70, print grade C. Again, elif score greater than equal to 60, print grade B. And after that, all the scores below 60, we will be taking else, print grade F. Okay, so this much is the code. It's very simple. You can see we have to take an input first of all, and by typecasting using the int function we will convert that inputted value to the integer. Okay, and then we will be starting with if. The Python compiler will see if the score is greater than equal to 90. If it is greater than equal to 90, it will print grade A. Otherwise, it will go to the next statement, that's elif statement, and it will see this score greater than equal to 80. If it is greater than equal to 80, then it prints grade B, otherwise to the next one. And same process repeats. It checks if the grade is greater than equal to 70, then print grade C, and then next print greater than equal to 60, print grade. If score greater than equal to 60, then print grade D, otherwise print grade F. Let's run it and see. Run it again, and you can see here. Enter your exam score. Let me, yeah, can see very well. Now if I enter my exam score as 95, it should give grade A, right? And it's giving grade A. Let's run it again. And if we go for 82, it's giving grade B. 45, it should give grade F. Yeah, it's working well. So I hope you all understood the concept of conditional statements and conditional operators here, right? So without wasting time, let's start with the next lecture. Today's lecture is lecture 5. You see, if you don't put the extension there, it becomes a simple text file. So always remember to do that. And today I will be telling you about nested if loop. Nested if as statements. Also, I will tell you about and, or, and not operators. These are the keywords. I think I should tell you about the keywords first. In Python, let me tell you. In Python, we have these something called tokens. Tokens are the smallest individual units of Python, also known as lexical units. Okay, and between it we have the types of tokens that comes as keywords, literals, identifiers, operators, and punctuators. Alright, so this is only the theory. I mean, you don't have to learn all of that very much, but these identifiers, remember, these identifiers are the like variables. These are not variables, but the way you name the variables, that's how it is. The name of variables are the identifiers. Anything that's not a keyword is the identifier. Python has, I guess, 32 or 34 keywords. I don't remember the exact number because it changes with the version of Python. So main keywords I will tell you that we will be using very much. It will be true, false, none. Remember, only these three keywords are the ones that have capitalized format. Means only the first letter is capital and rest of them are small. Every other keyword has smaller, is in lowercase, and is in, not, or, and even if, else, elif, and then we will be having with, global, break, continue, and then for, import, try, as, like this many keywords we have. These are the most important ones that we will be using very commonly. So note them down if you want to. Right? Then we will be moving to the nested if. All done? Just a minute. So let's go for the nested if now. Section 1, nested if statement. Okay. So what is nested if statement in Python? It means placing one if conditional block inside another if conditional block. So, and this technique allows you to perform secondary checks only after a primary condition is successfully met. Because if the outer if condition is true, only then the inner if condition will be checked. Otherwise, it will be ignored and the else block will be executed. So, for the nested if to work, the outer condition must be true first of all, and then the inner condition. That's how the sequence of it works. And indentation should be always seen. If you are putting if here, and this is the condition, and you put this, and here you will be having another if, and this if will be indented. Here first condition, if first condition is true, we will be writing here code and here else. See, if first condition works, this condition is true, then it will be moving forward to this if condition. And see, if this is also true, then the code written here will work. If this condition is false, it will directly jump to this else, and this code will run. This if statement will not run if the first condition is false. Okay, and you can also have the else block of this one. Like if this condition is true, first condition is true, condition 1 is true, it will go to the next line, that's condition 2. It will check condition 2. If it's working, this code will work. If it's not working, then the code under this nested else will work. Okay, let me give you an example so you understand this better. Yeah, suppose you have to check the tickets. Like you are in a theater, club theater, and there is a premium membership there, but outsiders can also attend the theater work. Okay, so you have to give the ticket pricing according to the membership now, but there is also a rule that user must be an adult. Okay, the user must be an adult. So how do you check that? I will show you. You have two conditions. Condition 1 is user must be greater than age 18. Older than 18. Okay, and condition 2, user if user is member, then cost of ticket will be $10, else it will be $15. Okay, so let's see how it is done. First of all, you should try it yourself and see if you are able to do this. Alright, try it. Okay, so we will be taking age equals to int input, enter your age. Okay, and then we're taking is member equals to input, are you a member of club? True or false? Okay, and then we will be having our if conditions. Now see carefully, nested if will be used here. If first of all we will be checking the condition of age. Okay, if age greater than equal to 18, print user is an adult. Okay, and then we will have to check the second condition. If is member print ticket cost $10. Okay, and here also else is member. Here we have not written equal to true because when in the case of true and false, true is always 1, and unless and until you don't specify here not, it works like that. It should be true but with capital T, then it works like this. Otherwise you can just put it like this also. This is how also you can do it. I prefer doing it without it because that's easier to read. If is member this, print this, and print ticket cost $15. Okay, now we will come out of this dispute and go for else here. If the user is of age less than 18, it will print user is a minor, entry not allowed. Okay, so now you understand what happens if a user is of age 20 and is a member. Then it will be having the ticket of cost $10. If a user is above 18, like 25, but he or she is not a member of the club, they will be having the ticket price of $15. And if the user is less than age 18, of course it will be showing user is a minor, entry not allowed. Let's run it and see. Here we will be adding our age 20, and for this we will be adding true. And you can see user is an adult, ticket cost is $10. Let me run it again. I will enter my age as 34 and club member I will say false. and the wait a minute, it's not working. User is an adult and ticket cost should be $15, but here it's showing $10. It means we have done something wrong here. Let's see. If is member. Yeah, it's right, I will say. Let's try again. $10 and $10 again. If we try this and then run it, see, it's showing $15 now. I guess it was just taking true as an input. Like if it has an input, then it will be taking $10 true. So we don't have to do that. So we'll be just comparing it. I told you about the conditional operators yesterday too, right? Equal to is for equally. Okay, so I think what's happening here is that when you input the false here, it's taking true or false here, it's taking it as a string and not a boolean. So you will have to take a string here too. Here, because it is in double quotes, it's a string and input takes a string, right? So yeah, that's why it was not working, and this is how it will work. I hope you understand the concept of if statement actually and the workflow also. The flow of execution was first outer evaluation is there. Python reads the outermost if condition first, and then follow the true path. If the outer condition is true, Python steps into the block and evaluates the inner if. Okay, and then there is the false path. If the outer condition is false, it comes directly to the else part and skips the inner if. Okay, but you need to remember that you should have a clean nested logic. Okay, deeply nesting your code, I mean putting many of the if inside if and if inside if like that creates what developers call the pyramid of doom. What it's called? Pyramid of doom. Which ruins the code's readability. You should simplify the code, okay? And how do you simplify the code? Instead of using these nested ifs, you can also use these conditions that is and or and not. Okay, not is not much important, but it is also important. Yeah, so let me show you how to use and or. Okay, so let me show you how it's done. We have here section 2, and these are called logical statements, logical operators actually. There are also bitwise operators of and or. Don't confuse them with this, but you can also use them also. But we have logical operators here, and first of them is and operator. AND operator. Yeah, so AND operator is used to combine the multiple conditional statements, and other languages like Java and C++ use these AND operators like this ampersand 2 times, but Python simply uses AND. And remember, in lowercase, always in lowercase, okay? And it returns true if and only if both statements are true. Okay, if the conditions on its left and the right side both evaluate to true, only then the AND condition gives true, otherwise it gives false. Let me show you an example of this. If we show, like, if you have to check a person's entry in a club or something, you have to see the age first. I'm taking age as enter age, and then let's see what we can take. Let's see, is number, and let's take it as true only. Okay, and then we will go for if age greater than equal to 18. Now in the previous question, what we did was put a nested if, but here we don't want a nested if, so we will be going with and is member. If the person is older than 18 age and is a member, only then you can print entry allowed. Okay, else print entry denied. Simple, right? In previous question you had to give that nested if, but if you want to make your codes more simple, more readable, AND operator is used. If the person is 18 and is a member, only then the entry will be granted. Otherwise, if any of these condition is false, if a person, this is only membership only event, okay? So if a member is older than 18, but if a user is older than 18 but is not a member, he will be denied the entry too. Okay, let me run it for you and you can see it yourself. Run the terminal again. And then enter the age as 25. See, entry allowed. I run it again and enter the age as 12. Entry denied. Now let me show you if I put false here. If his member is false, it is the user is not a member. Now even if I put 80 age, it will say entry denied, and also for 12 age, entry denied. No matter what age you fill in here, entry will be denied because he is not a member. So yeah, that's how AND works. Both the statements must be true. Okay, and it has a truth table also, that basically it shows only that when both the left expression and the right expression are true, only then will the result be true. Okay, so and we also have a AND operator. I will show you. constant I told you about, it is different. It is a bitwise operator that works on the individual binary digits of the integers. Okay, here like print 4 and 5. I'll be getting 4. That's up to binary because the binary of 4 is what is it? I hope you know it. And 5 is this. Okay, and when you do the AND operator 0 1, let me just do this. You see, now 0 1 is 0, 0 0 is 0, 1 and 1 is 1, and 0 0 is 0. So if you apply AND here, you will be getting 0 1 0 0, and that is equal to 4. So you get a 4 here. This is the bitwise AND operator, but let's not go deep in that. Remember this AND operator, this one. When both statements are true, only then will it be true, otherwise it will be false. Next in the list you have OR operator. OR operator. Now what does the OR operator do? It says at least one of the statement is true. At least one of the statement is true. It means if two statements are there, at least one of them should be true. Either if the left is true and right is false, the result is true. If the right is false and left is true, the result is true. If both of them are true, it's true. Only if both of them are false, the result will be false. Otherwise, in all the other conditions, the result will be true. Okay, and it is also in the simple lowercase. I will show you an example. For example, if you need to see the identity of a person, that person should have their passport or their driving license. Okay, Aadhaar card you can see. Let's go for Aadhaar card or driving license. Okay, so here we go. Has Aadhaar equals to, let's take input. Do you have Aadhaar card? Okay, and then let's go for has driver license equals to input. Do you have driver license? Okay. And now we have to use the OR condition, so we'll be using if. We have to check either he should have Aadhaar or either he should have driver license. One of these should be there. Both can be there too, but one of these should at least be there. Okay. If has Aadhaar equals to true, or has driver license equals to true, only then you will be printing identity confirm, else print not confirm. Okay, so let us run here and see. Do you have Aadhaar card? Suppose I have an Aadhaar and I have a driving license too. And see, it's showing identity confirmed, right? But if I go for I have Aadhaar, I have an Aadhaar. Do you have a driver license? I will say false. And identity confirmed. Still, because I have Aadhaar card, that's the main purpose, right? And if I say I don't have Aadhaar card, it's false. But I have a driving license, and then we enter it, identity still confirmed. But if I say I don't have Aadhaar card, nor do I have the driving license, it will say not confirmed, because we don't have either of them. At least one should be there, right, to confirm the identity, but none of them is there, so it will say false. In all other conditions it says true, except when both of the conditions are false. Okay, so it's very easy. Yeah, always remember, if you have to go for, like for example, we take your favorite fruit, you have to buy fruits and see if the fruits are in the given list. Okay, I mean, if that's the fruit you eat. Okay, we will be taking fruit equals to input, enter the fruit, right? And then here we will be having logic, like we have the condition here that fruit should be only apple or orange. You only like apple and orange, okay? You don't like any other fruit. So if the fruit is apple or orange, then you will say you will eat it, otherwise not. Okay, so how we do it, we'll say if fruit equals to apple or orange, print yes, we want it, else print no. Okay, you can see here I have put fruit equals to apple or orange. Now see, I will enter the fruit as apple and it says yes. Okay, now if I put orange, it says yes. I don't know how it's working here, but it's working. But most of the logic here is wrong, because you have to put fruit here, fruit equals to orange. This is the correct logic over here. You don't use it like that. Okay, most of the compilers only pick up this line. You have to write this fruit again and again. If you have a third fruit in your list, like say pear, then you have to write again or fruit equals to pear, and then run it again and I will put in here, and yes, it's working. Okay, so you see, you have to put in the fruit here. I will show you what happens. You might be thinking that it was working fine with fruit, without fruit too. Excuse me, but I will show you what happens if you don't put fruit. Yeah, so if you don't put fruit and only put or apple or orange or pear like that, it will not work. I will show you how. I will run it, and you see I enter here apple, working fine, right? You must be thinking, and if I enter orange, it will still say yes. So you might be thinking that the code is working fine, but if I enter here like pizza, it still says yes even if it's not a fruit that we entered. So you see, here Python compiler starts treating the strings as true. All the strings will say true. So if you want the particular fruit only, you have to type in the fruit like this. Now if I enter pizza here, it will say no clearly, right? So this is the only and right syntax to use the and or operator. Or in and operator too, you also must see this, okay? This is it for the or operator, and the symbol for or operator is this. In a straight line that's above your enter key motion. It's not coming straight, but yeah, this is a straight line. This straight line is the or operator. See now? The straight line is the or operator, and I will show you how it works too. Bitwise or operator, not logical or operator, okay? We will take the same example as 4 and 5. 4 or 5. Print of 4 or 5. What should be the output? It will be 5. How? I will show you. Because 4 is 0, 1, 0, 0 and 5 is 0, 1, 0, 1. So after the or operator, you will see 0, 0 is 0, 0, 0 is 0, 1, 1 is 1, 0, 0 is 0, and 0, 1 is also 1. Okay, and it is equal to 5. This is how bit operator works, or bit operator works. Okay, next we have the not operator. It is simply, as its name suggests, negative of the statement. Also, it's the membership operator, not in if we say. And it's a keyword in Python, and it's a unary operator, okay? You don't give two conditions in here, only one statement is given, and it checks for only one condition. And it does the opposite of the condition, like, if the condition is true, it gives the output as false. If the condition is false, it gives the output as true. Okay, I will show you. If we give here a equals to true and print here not a, what do you think will be the answer? Of course, it will be false. And and if we give here false, answer will be true. See, these are the logical operators. Also, we use it in the cases like you can go for print, note, like 5 greater than 7. That's wrong. True. 5 is less than 7, so 5 greater than 7 will always give false. But the not operator is in front of it, so it gives true. Okay. Like this, not operator is only used for negative cases, and it can be avoided. You can avoid using it also. So this much was for today's lecture. I told you about the nested if and else statements, how they work, and also about the logical operators like and, or, and not. And is only true when both of the statements are true. Or is true when at least one of the statements is true. And not is true only when the statement is false. So this was all about the nested ifs and the logical operators of and, or, and not. For not, we have the symbol of this. This is the symbol for not, I think. And not equal to, exclamation and equal to. This is how not equal to works. Basic symbol is this one for not. Bitwise operator. I will show you. And or 5. You will see here now. What do you think will be the answer? -5. I will suggest that you don't go in such depth in the beginning. You will only get confused with it. So this much I think was for today. Now you know about the nested if, else, and about logical operators. Right? I remember a program now. Let me give you a little program to solve. Program to swap values. It's the most common one. Like if I have a equals to 15 and b equals to 25. Now what I want is you have to swap their value. Put b equals to 25 and a equals to, without reassigning them actually. Exchange their values just. How do you think will happen? This will be done? Pause and think about it. Or you will be taking a temporary value, a temporary variable. Let me name it as temp only. Now you will assign the value of a to the temporary variable. Now what is the value of temp? 15. Okay. Now you will assign the value of b to a. And now what is a? A equals to 25 now. Okay. And then you will assign the value of temp to b. So b will be 15. Okay. Simple, right? And now I will print A equals to and print B equals to. Now A should be 25 and B should be 15. See, that's how you swap values. It was not related to today's topic, but I just remembered it, so I told you about it. Now I will give you a homework for today. Just a minute. Okay, so this is your homework for today's lecture. The loan eligibility system. Okay, you are building an automated system for bank to check if a customer qualifies for a personal car loan. So instructions for this are, you have to ask the customer for 3 inputs. First of all, the monthly income, that should be in float, and then their credit score, that should be between 300 and 850, and then for existing criminal record, that should be true or false. Okay, and secondly, you have to check if the customer is eligible for loan only if their monthly income is greater than or equal to 30,000 and their credit score is greater than or equal to 700. Okay, and third one is if they do not have a criminal record. Okay, so write an if-else statement using logical operators to check these conditions and print loan approved or loan denied. Take a screenshot of this homework and try to do it yourself. Okay, so that's it for today's lecture. I hope you understood the nested if conditions and the logical operators. Practice them. Do subscribe my channel. So that's it for today. Thank you.